inside the
Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, kick on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home run, I'm throwing, and by their opponent, show me who next. Playing the field.
MLB The Show's coverage. And stepping in, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit. Into the box, Steven Duggar. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Here's Tommy La Stella now. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Now the 2-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound. The thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the spring. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off of down and in.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Yastrzemski becomes the first out of the inning. 3-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Ready now is Buster Posey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. 3-1 to him now. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey. The set and the 1-1 fouled away. Duggar on third. La Stella over at second. Posey at first. 2 out in the inning. Back goes Grisham. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Into hit will be Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out. The bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. In comes Dickerson. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So next to bat will be Pa-Seong Kim. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Guys, you take a look at the come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Power it off and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. During that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base per inning. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Mike Yastrzemski, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing. But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola. All even now, 2-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Yu Darvish. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. And now here is Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Darvish leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. There's 1.
He's out.
Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Good on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 3-1 to him now. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Grisham will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for route number 2. So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Duggar will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now to the plate, here is number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Donovan Solano. 1 for 2. He singled and scored the game's only run back in the first. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. And nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. Next, it'll be Tommy Pham, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Tommy Pham becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. High in the air out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting. The left field.
So in now for San Francisco, Alex Dickerson. He hit a sac fly earlier. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. 1-1 home.
Number 24.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and nothing will cover the 2-out double. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up Austin Nola. Full count now, 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing it out.
And it's fouled away. Nola aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
High in the air out to center field. Duggar has thrown straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trent Grisham. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. Here's the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Duggar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And they get the double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57. Dan.
Now into the box, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next up is number 21. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So stepping in is Donovan Solano. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Next, it'll be Ha-Seong Kim. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. And that will end the inning. 3 up. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in next, Tommy La Stella. He grounded out last time up. Swing and a flare down the line. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot. Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. La Stella has it, and that's out number 1.
Now back,
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Yastrzemski is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Will Myers. Flew out last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The 1-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Buster Posey, who's 1 for 2 in this. 2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic. A lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Count even at 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for the... Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Manny Machado will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Joe Greenberg will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Listella fields it cleanly. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. At the plate now, Trent Grisham. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Jake Cronenworth is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now to bat, Jake Cronenworth. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The next 3-2. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. So now here is Ha-Seong Kim. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. San Francisco earns.
Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear. Feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it for the benefits. Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole. Once I had no control, I was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit.